What's up, y'all? I'm Aaron from Team FTS. Black Anonymous is back there taking up my bed because I don't know why the niggas are doing that. Anyway, we're here with Kelcey doing his team interview for y'all to get to know Kelcey a little bit.
Yep.
This is his mat that he's currently on. He might be getting a Spellground mat, so
yes.
if it changes, look for the token.
Look for the token.
The token is there. He's not going to
covers my extra deck up and shit.
It does. But anyway, right now he's trunksing. Alright, so anyway, we're going to ask you a couple questions and all that. Alright.
Let's go.
Alright, how old are you?
I'm 19.
Alright, youngin'. I'm just playing. How long have you been playing?
I've been playing since I was a little kid. Well, I really didn't know what I was doing, so I don't really count those years as playing card game. I was just basically collecting and fucking up cards. So, yeah.
I still do that.
That's when I started playing. Me and Aaron started playing competitively.
That's me. Alright, continue.
Probably about wind up loop, hand loop format. So about 2 or 3 formats ago, something like that.
Yeah.
And yeah.
I didn't think it was all that. Anyway, why do you pick Yu-Gi-Oh over other games?
To be honest, because I never really tried any other card games.
That is a GS answer.
Like,
right. Did you watch the show growing up or whatever?
Yeah, I watched like the very first like season and a little bit of the second one.
Do you have like a favorite character?
I like the Pegasus.
Why you like Pegasus?
Because they all wanted to beat his ass. He was the man to beat. He was the man to beat. He was on top.
You just like, alright. I mean, alright.
I want people to want to beat me. I want to be the man on top. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
That's what I want.
Alright. I'm just gonna ask you about random fucking like categories of cards. What's your favorite band card?
Kitty's so cute. Look at Kitty. It's my favorite card. I can't. If this come back, this is gonna go on my deck so fast. I don't even care if I'm playing Mermaid.
Okay, that's your favorite band card.
Yep.
All right. Favorite synchro.
My favorite synchro is Catastor because it's a generic Exceed. I mean, synchro.
It's a generic Exceed.
It's a generic synchro. Like I never really been a fan of like synchro that much. Like when synchros first came out. The first time Aaron showed me a synchro card,
he asked me if it was fake.
What the fuck is this? Get this fake card out my face. And threw it. It was like a Colossal Fighter or some shit.
Yeah, and he was just like,
and
the
like,
fuck
I was
is
like,
this?
This card is fake. Like, there's no way this card is real. And I come to like him a little bit. And the very first synchros I started using was when I started playing Aliens.
Yeah, the fucking cosmic shit.
Cosmic.
This was before Valor. Like, if y'all think about it, before Valor and Warning, you know what stopped that card? Nothing. It was just like, I'm gonna blow up your shit and then rape your face for 2,600. It's stronger than she. That card's so. Alright, continue. Favorite Exceed.
Favorite Exceed. Probably Leviathan Dragon.
Why?
Because he's just my go-getter, man. Like, I need him to run over something or bump head something. He do it. He's a big monster. I really like him in Mermaids right now. But the main reason I like him is because he sacrifices himself. Like,
I think that's what Diamond Dyer is for.
Think of my logic. I use him to make a play just to get rid of back row before I go off and continue my other plays.
Okay, that makes sense. So.
Like, when I played wind up size format, that's what I did. When I wanted to go off and everything, I summoned him first just to make things happen, to make sure things happen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, favorite spell card?
Forbidden Lance. So versatile. Like, it's so good. Like, if I need to protect my monster from a spell chart card, it does that. If I need to run over something and then damage that land state monster, it does that also. Like, it offensive and defensive trap.
You like Lance?
It's the best kind of card to use.
I agree. Alright. Your favorite trap card?
Torrential Tribute.
Why?
Because you summon something, I blow up everything.
Well, like, it blows your shit up. Isn't that like a...
So?
Alright, I guess you don't care.
I don't care. It blows up everything. I'm pretty sure if I'm activating
I play land, I don't care.
if I'm playing Torrential at that moment, it needs to be played.
Alright, that makes sense.
I wouldn't play it if I didn't need to activate that card.
Alright, what's your favorite monster, just like, that's not banned?
Favorite monster that's not banned?
Yeah.
Wind Up Rabbit.
Why?
Because he's amazing. Like, he dodges everything. He's just annoying as fuck. And it turns into fucking Rabbit Beat. Like,
so someone who dodges everything and is annoying is amazing?
Yeah. That nigga's raw.
Alright.
Like, you think you got him, but then he comes right back. Like, no.
Coming from the guy who likes Pegasus. No, I'm just playing. What's your most hated card?
My most hated card. Macro, Fossil Dino, or Crucio. I don't know. All three of those cards I hate. Like, Macro right now because I play Mermails. And, like, if you just flip Macro on me, like, I'm fucked. Like, I can't do shit. So, I have to have outs to Macro. Even when I play wind-ups, that Macro used to fuck me up, too. So, a lot of decks I play, just Macro just shits on my face.
Why don't you play a Macro deck?
I used to. I played Macro Glass for a little bit. But...
You just said wind-ups are better, I guess.
Yeah, I just moved on. Like, that was the first deck I came back in the format with. And wind-up loot format with Gladiator Beast.
Oh, okay.
Like...
I'm sorry.
Chaos Dragons were strong as fuck then, too.
I recall.
And everything. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
It's not really much the Glad Beast could have did right in there. Even though I did beat a wind-up deck in that format, though. So Glad Beast. Because I had Macro.
Alright. What's your favorite deck? Just, period. Like, your favorite deck of all time.
My favorite deck of all time? My favorite deck used to be Batterman's. Like, that's the first deck I started off with. Like... So many hours and hours of playing with Battermans, and so many times Aaron picked up my short circuit and read it. Something.
You have one with you?
No, I don't have one with
me. I think I have it. Hold on, guys.
He read the card when it was so simple. 3 Batterman on the field. Destroy all cards.
No, seriously. There's got to be a hole in this card.
He looked at it and read it.
This isn't the right stack. Hold on.
Over and over.
I'm going to show you this card. I'm sorry that I'm going off on a brief tangent here. Okay. Now tell me this shit ain't just straight broken. You can't even see it. It's too blurry. Come on, focus. Alright. Activate only if you control 3 Batarang monsters. Destroy all cards your opponent controls. That shit ain't fair. Starlight Road didn't exist. What am I supposed to do to this? It's like... I mean, I played Prime Material Dragon. That was my only hope. But then he just run that bitch over and then Short Circuit. And I'm just like... Cool, dude. I mean... Stupid. Alright, anyway.
Yeah, that Batterman. But my favorite deck of all time, probably right now, has to be Wind-Ups. Because, like, that was the deck I really got competitive with. And people started realizing, yeah, this dude know how to play the game of cards. The game of Yu-Gi-Oh! You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you.
Like, that's the first deck I really mastered. And, like, I knew...
Mastered. Alright, continue, I'm sorry.
I mastered that shit, bro. Like, I played that deck flawlessly. Like, I don't know. I'm sorry talking about that shit now. It's making me mad because the Mighty Band.
Alright, so favorite format, would that be your favorite format?
Yeah, last format was my favorite format because it was all... It wasn't just like... Wind-Ups was the best deck of the format, but then you still had like contenders like Water, Undying Mermails. It was like still a 50-50 chance on the deck, whoever went first and all that type shit. And then Deck Devi sided.
Yeah, that shit in your face.
Like...
Wait, did you like the ones in Mighty format better than the threes in Mighty format? Which one did you like more?
Like, I didn't really like that format with threes in Mighty. We just started playing competitively.
Yeah.
And that's when I was playing Glad Beasts and TGs, and then I started picking wind-ups up at the end of that format.
Yeah.
Because everybody was ditching their shit off because they thought it was getting banned, like all hurt and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I started picking it up because I'm like, oh my god, this deck gonna be nuts as fuck. Still, because it was like, I'm like, okay. Ban Hunter, because everybody kept saying they was gonna ban Hunter, and I'm like, okay, if they just gonna ban Hunter, I'm gonna pick up all these motherfucking cards, for real. And I'm like, as I'm picking it up and everything, I'm like, they're like, why are you picking this shit up? This deck gonna be dead. I'm like, we'll see. And come to find out, next format, the last format that just passed, Wind-Ups was
the shit. And they won YCS Miami.
Yep.
That's the one we went to, guys. Sad story.
I wish I could have went.
I know, right? Oh, yeah. Anyway. Alright, what do you like about Yu-Gi-Oh?
I like deck building.
Alright.
I'm a very good deck builder. When it comes to ideas and reasonings behind running cards, like, I have good reasonings and everything. Like, I don't know. I feel like I'm a really good deck builder.
I agree, sir. I agree.
Like, I try stupid shit in decks. Like, I used to run Photon Saber Targets and Wind-Ups.
Why?
But it was a reason for that.
Why'd you do that?
The reason for that was because it was a 3, and Wind-Ups make rank 3 plays very easy. And it's just there to bait out shit. Because if you don't stop it,
it's gonna fuck your face.
It's gonna be 2K monsters on the field. So it was good. It worked out fine for me. I used to like it. I went to regionals with it and everything, and played with it in the regionals. Wind-Up Beast, and I did pretty good. Like, I didn't do that bad for my first regional.
Alright. What do you not like about Yu-Gi-Oh?
What I don't like about Yu-Gi-Oh? I hate, like, how cards get hyped and prices increased so much on cards
Truth.
and everything. And I hate when people like just be dicks. Like I hate that shit. Like
we hang out a lot.
I hate when people just act like they're the shit in Yu-Gi-Oh! You can't tell them nothing, and it's their world. You just living in it. I hate that shit. I really hate that shit. Like it's a card game. It's a card game, and you shouldn't get like take it that serious. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I guess.
It's all for fun.
Nigga, you fun. I was fun. All right. So you don't like the prices and
People
the
being
people.
dicks, bro. Like
I
I hate
got you.
people being dicks.
Yeah, I understand. I completely agree. I happen to
Like-
make the same point.
Like I hate when people like criticize people's deck ideas a lot. Like when like you run something that's just not normal.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah.
They say I hate that. I hate when people like that's a bad idea.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
a bad idea. But they'll run anything. They'll run other shit and do other shit that's not normal in their deck, but it's not a bad idea to them.
Yeah.
But when you come up with your own idea, it's a bad idea. But then you fuck them in the face with it. It's like, oh, it's not really that bad of an idea anyways. No, get off my dick now.
You remember that time when they were like,
Full time
Abystus is a bad card? Everyone hated Abystus. Why would you run that card?
When
It's
Abyssus
so
first came
bad.
out, everybody looked at it and was like, damn. I wasn't even playing Mermos then. I didn't even have the card for Mermos then. I was worried about Fire Fist. That's what I wanted. And I ended up getting out Fire Fist it. But when like people like, okay, like Jet for example, he pulled Abyssus and was like, oh my god, I don't want this card.
Yeah.
It's only gonna be ran out like a one. I'm like, Jet, don't get mad. This card is fucking nuts.
And no one,
drop card.
exactly.
24 defense.
It's so good.
And it's a Rhoda.
And like people
How
didn't want to fucking
is that
run that
card
shit
nice?
until someone of a famous variety put it in a deck and was like, Squall is worth some shit too, so suck my dick. And then everybody's like, oh, I must run mono. No one liked that shit before then. Stop net decking. I don't even know the fucking proper net decking. It's annoying. Anyway, continue.
I don't know, man. I just hate when people criticize other people's deck ideas when they haven't tried it themselves. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Instead of just trying like the usual stuff. Like before I do anything with my deck builds, I try a lot of shit with my decks. I try so much shit in Mermaid. I tried so much shit in Mermaid so far. I done tried Fenners. I done tried Aqua Dolphin. I done tried spiritual art, the water art. I done try everything with Mind Crushes. I done tried it all. Like I haven't. The way I got my deck built now is built that way after trying a whole bunch of shit. Like I try a lot before I come to my final like decision, and I never like to keep my deck the same. Like I always feel like I have to change something up, and Aaron just look at me like, "Damn, bro, stop. The deck is running good."
Don't take Regeki Breakout. I really like that card.
you just was beating everybody's ass. Why are you trying to change your deck now?
I go undefeated. I gotta change this deck.
Like, it's just not. I don't feel right. Like I feel like I'm having to change stuff.
All right. What do you wish you could change? If you could change one thing about Yu-Gi-Oh, like what would it be? Just you got a magic genie. I can change one thing about Yu-Gi-Oh. What would it be?
I wish like every deck could have a chance to compete. You know what I'm saying?
Everything can be completely balanced.
Yeah, like just like Batterman, for example, which like they come out with other cards to make them be able to compete a little bit better.
Yeah, I got you.
Or I don't know what the fuck happened.
My light just went out.
Or like I don't know, like Glad Beats could get something to make them a little bit better, just a little compete more and more. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Make it so like it's not just a bunch of random stack of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Like everything could be used in something. Besides like the certain dumbass cards, it's just like never gonna get used. But like certain deck archetypes and all that shit.
Yeah.
Like I feel like they should have something where they can like compete a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Alright.
All right. Last thing. Do you have any tips for any would-be players, people who aren't of the level of Kelcey? New people, maybe.
I just gotta say, keep playing. Just keep playing over and over again, and then like you'll get better. Because like just like 2 formats ago, like I used to suck. Like, but I just kept playing, and I got better, and I started playing competitive now. And I've only been to 2 events so far, but
You do well at them.
that's only because of baseball.
College athlete right here, guys.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is Kelcey. Player interview, insights. Kelcey Bradley. Any last words?
No, I'm alright.
All right. See y'all later. Check out his deck profiles. He's got a lot of them up there.